Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wheelchair Accessible Podcast. I am your host, Kid Wills. This is episode 2. Don't know why I say ladies and gentlemen. It sounds so uppity, right? But we are back. First of all, before we get to everything, I want to say thank you to the subscribers and the viewers. I appreciate you guys. Um, of course, the video didn't make the like astronomical number of views, but a few views means a lot to me, right? I'm just now getting into this, so I do not expect it to be like a million views, right? I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? The love is the love. You dig? So thank you for the support. I ask you to continue to show me support, and I will continue to give you riveting content for your ears. That's my commercial slash serial killer type voice. It doesn't work. But thank you for the love. Now let's get to our first topic, and this is a sad topic. If you grew up on wrestling, then you've heard of the tag team group called Crime Time. I believe they debuted back in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that year, but so one of the in the tag team, it included Shad Gaspard and Jason Paul, better known as JTG. And Shad Gaspard died. Um, the story says that he went swimming with his 10-year-old son, and there was a strong riptide, and things got complicated, and they needed rescuing. So some swimmers came to rescue, them both. And Shad said, "Hey, take care of my son first." And as they were saving his son, um, Shad went underwater. And for a while, they couldn't find a body. He was missing. And then recently, they found his body on shore. And so I just want to send my prayers and my condolences out to the family, the friends, and the loved ones of Shad. He will surely be missed, especially as a fan of the WWE. Just condolences to his family. He made the ultimate sacrifice by telling the swimmers to take care of his son. You know, and that right there it's I mean, that right there just speaks to the love that he had for his son. And in his last moments, you know, he he did that. So that's just so like I said, praise to his family, his friends, his loved ones. My condolences. Rest in peace, rest in power to Shad Gaspard, forever crime time. Um, okay, now let's get into some less sad news, but still a bit, you know. So there's a YouTuber, right? And I won't say his name because it's just if once I tell you about the situation, once I describe it to you, if you know, you know. If you don't, then you just don't. Research it. It's all over, whatever. But so there's a YouTuber who I'm a fan of, right? I subscribe to his channel, right? I'm a good fan of his. He does comedy skits and parodies. He's great, right? So his girl, right? He was in a relationship with a young lady. Said he knew for okay. They were friends first, and they started dating, and they had a conversation where his girlfriend, who was also a YouTuber, she wanted to make an OnlyFans account, and he expressed that, yo, I'm not with that. That's not cool, you know. And she went off and did it anyway, and he found out by a video that she uploaded talking about it, and so he ended the relationship. So on ending the relationship, there was a confrontation between him and his girl. Well, it was a heated argument, basically, just whatever. And the guy's roommate recorded part of the situation, and he put it out online, and it went viral. Right? I seen it on WorldStar and didn't even realize that I was looking at the YouTuber that I'm subscribed to. So So once I found out, I kind of went back and watched all the videos and kind of put certain pieces together. So so of course I won't really get deep into it. Really, the question raises is that would you be okay with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever like that to have an OnlyFans account if they are in a relationship with you, right? That's the question that just kind of came up. And I've talked to friends who are guys, women, whatever, try to get both sides of it. And I've heard that for a lot of guys they feel like, yo, get the bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, we can make a couple's OnlyFans and we can do it together. Certain guys are on that type of time. Some guys are like, nah, man, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. It's the principle of the whole thing. Giving the stigma that is on OnlyFans, right? OnlyFans is known as a website for people to charge people to see their nude photos and videos and things like that. Now, um, I don't judge you if you have an OnlyFans. For one, it's not my place to judge you because I'm not perfect. And two, I mean, if that's how you get your money, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Compared to walking the street, you know what I'm saying? And trying to get paid that way, it's a lot safer because you're doing it from the safety of your home, right? Um, so if you have an OnlyFans account and get your money. I can't hate on you for that, right? Because I'm not paying your bills, you are. I get that, right? But if you are in a relationship, it needs to be a conversation, and you and your partner need to come to an agreement on how you want to proceed with this, with this situation, right? Because everybody is just not. I mean, so many people are part of the "I just don't care, get your bag" type of mentality, but everybody isn't on that. Some people are sort of old fashioned, right? They just don't want their partner out there doing stuff like that, right? Now with the stigma on OnlyFans, you can't do other things on OnlyFans. You can pretty much do whatever you want on OnlyFans. You don't really like. I know of someone who does it, but she doesn't really. Well, I don't know her, but I've heard her speak about this where all she does is basically she may post a video of her taking a shower, but with like soap all over her body, so you won't really see anything. It's just teasing. You can charge people $20, $40 if they want to see it, and or whatever, right? Um, so my thing is this is like people can make the argument, well, OnlyFans isn't just that. Like, I mean, you could, but my thing is this: why charge someone to see something that they can see for free on YouTube, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't want my girl posting any type of sexual photos on OnlyFans or videos or anything like that. Like, that's just not my thing. Me personally, I don't think I would be cool with it. Now, if you had an OnlyFans before I started dating you, and I knew that, and I still got with you, then that's my problem, not yours. I can't expect you to stop doing that, especially if that's one of your ways of income. If that's how you pay your bills, I can't I can't hate on you for that. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect you to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm getting myself into. You know, but in this situation, his girl didn't have one, and then she made one after he basically told her, "Yo, I don't want you doing that." You know what I'm saying? And it's not about him trying to control her or anything like that. It's about the principle. It's like we had a private conversation about this, and I told you how I felt, but yet you still went behind my back and you did it anyway, and I found out by watching your YouTube video. That's foul. You know what I'm saying? Now I won't say shots to the woman because I don't know her like that, and she does seem like a good person. I just think that she went, she went the wrong way with that, right? And that's their business. But seeing that all out in the open, it just kind of raised the question, and it's just it's an interesting conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you go to any type of porn site or anything like that, or Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, wherever, there's always these videos of couples, making these coupled accounts on these sites and making money off of it, making bank, right? And if you, I mean, look, money is money, right? you know, in this fashion, you know, money is money, and it is what it is. And you do have people out there who are willing to pay, you know, a certain amount of money to see certain things that they couldn't see somewhere else. Um, you know, so like I said before, you know, I don't judge any man or woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you do OnlyFans, man, get your money. You know, but if you are in a relationship, right? If it's not a mutual agreement that this is okay, then I wouldn't do it. And if you just feel the need to really do it, you need to tell that person privately. You know, you guys need to have a private conversation. You know what I'm saying, about it, right? That way, he's not blindsided by it out of nowhere. You know, because I can only imagine how. I mean, you watch the videos and you can see the look in his face, and you can see that it really hit him. You know what I'm saying? Now someone also raised to me said that, you know, this could be fake. And of course it could be, right? But with anything on the internet, you have to really, you know, it's sad that you have to sit back and wonder, okay, is this staged? Is it fake? Is it not? I don't think it's fake, but I can be biased because I am a fan of his content. So, um, but I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's fake because it seems like such a real situation that happens a lot with couples nowadays, or just with people in general, right? So I don't think it is fake. So I'm going to pretend like it's real. I'm going to take it as it is. It's real, right? And like I say, it does raises the question. You know, I think one of the reasons why I probably wouldn't be comfortable with even doing like a couples account or a couples OnlyFans account is because one, okay, you know, I have a disability, right? And my disability, if you see pictures, like if you go on my social account, like my social media account, and you see pictures of me, you may be able to tell. You can tell by pictures. I'm a very thin guy, right? Very thin, small guy due to my disability. So, you know what I mean? So, you know, I will admit this. I do have some insecurities about my body and how I look, and there's no way. I don't think I would be able to. I don't think I can actually get on camera and do things like that. Now, of course, you can. It can be POV, so you could just be looking at her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I want any part of my body on camera doing something like that. I think that's such a private um, type of thing, right? Now, I mean, I'm cool with spicing it up, having homemade videos for us to watch, and I know with that comes the risk of someone leaking it, unless it's unless it's me, because I'm not gonna put it out there in the world because I'm just not like that. But you know, but yeah, I just don't see myself doing all that. You know what I'm saying? It's no one. That's basically that's no one else's business but mine. You know what I'm saying? And we ours basically, right? So no, but you know, some guys are on that time. Like I said earlier, you know, some guys are on that type of time where they are willing to do it. They are willing to just put it on out there, make that money. You know, they hear people you know, making so much money off of these videos, and you know, when you know, I mean, that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? Like you, you would probably have to, you would have to offer me a lot of money for me to take that type of risk. You know what I'm saying? To kind of put myself out there like that. That's a lot of money, and probably not even then. I consider it. If you were to offer me a lot of money, I would consider it, but it wouldn't be a right away yes. But I probably say yes. I'll be honest. I probably say yes. I mean, you know, money is money. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, I love myself and I embrace my flaws and my shortcomings. But you know, and but to get out there like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just no. I don't know. You know, but if you do it, then man, yo, I give you props on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be comfortable with yourself as a human being, or at least you have to be comfortable with your body enough to do that, and you have to be comfortable with that other person. You know what I'm saying? Because you know things can go sideways, and you know maybe you know you guys recorded a session and you know what I'm saying you wasn't really putting in work. You was kind of taking the light on her. You know what I'm saying? She can like you guys break up. She can put it out there with a whole different type of energy to it. And be like, oh, he thought he was working there, but I was fake. You know what I'm saying? Like certain women like when they want to hit low, they hit low. You know what I'm saying? Like they try to hit as low and as hard as they possibly can. You know what I mean? So you really have to trust that person, right? You really have to trust that person in order to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really trust anybody enough to do that. So yeah, but to each his own, man. I mean, get your money, but be careful with that, people. You know what I'm saying? Because that could totally go left. You know what I mean? That could definitely that could definitely go left. Um, so next topic. Ahmaud Arbery. Rest in peace to that brother. My condolences to his family. I mean, my condolences, prayers to his family, his friends, and his loved ones. If you do not know who Ahmaud Arbery is, I suggest you look it up. I mean, if you are living in this world and probably anywhere else, if you are living in this country, then you know the the situation that happened, the sick situation that happened. You know, recently, which the media tends to do this. Um, they tend to try to dehumanize um, you know, innocent people when some when some shit has hit the fan. They tend to try to dehumanize and try to justify the wrongdoing when it can't just be justified like that. It's not that simple. Um, but there was a video that was released of Ahmaud Arbery being arrested on suspicion of shoplifting some years back, and they are basically using that as an excuse or some type of distorted justification of killing this man. And all I really have to say is, what the hell? Really? So that's what we're doing. I mean, they've been doing this for a while. Anytime an unarmed black man is killed by a white cop or by some racist bigot or whatever, the media tries to spin it and tries to find the most dehumanizing and negative thing to show or say about the victim. Like, you got, oh, okay, so just because he was arrested on suspicion of shoplifting, that justifies him basically being hunted down and killed. Really? Okay, and then there was a video that came out before this, where Ahmad was to be. It seemed like Ahmad had walked on a house that wasn't even basically built. It wasn't even. It was like it was in construction, and he walked on the property. And from the look of the camera, they tried to say, because I don't believe he was trying to do anything, but they tried to say that he was it was suspicion of like robbery, like he was trying to steal something. And I'm like, you guys will go to any type of lengths to change the narrative here. The narrative is simple. This man was jogging. Two white men pulled up in a truck, guns, and they tried to intimidate him. And he defended himself and he was killed. Now, I've seen, bits and pieces of the video, but that seems to be it. I don't see any way around it. It was videotape. Like, someone was recording this the whole time, clear as day, right there in front of you. That's what we're doing. That's how we're right. This is how we're going by this whole situation. Really? So you pulled up in a truck with a gun, like as if everything was okay. Like that's how you just pulled up on a complete stranger. Just that. I just think that the whole thing is just ridiculous. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. I don't think you should condemn someone to death because of something that they may have done years ago. That doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't justify them being killed. It doesn't, especially in the manner that he was killed. That does not justify the actions of the two men that did what they did. That doesn't justify. It does not justify anything. And if you think it does, you're a very, very, very sick individual. Very sick. Incredibly sick. Just ridiculous. So yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's like every week they're coming out with new video trying to, justify the killing, and it's like, you guys got to be, man. I mean, I love the country, I love this country, and I love the people in it, but we have a long way to go, people. We have a long way to go. I mean, I'm not going to preach here, but we definitely have a long way to go in treating each other like human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. Like, you guys do not have a conscience at all. Like, just ridiculous. And people who are supporting these men, what does that say about you? What does that say about you? As a human being, you can't see what's wrong here. Okay, forget being a white person. Forget, don't forget Ahmad being a black person. As humans who bleed red, we bleed the same. Like, you really do not see anything wrong with this. If you do not, you need help. You definitely need help. And tell you the truth, you probably can't be helped, because any human that can look at that situation like that and not see anything wrong is just ridiculous. But yeah, um, I'll be honest, guys. That is all of the topics. The reason that this episode is a bit shorter, is because I have plans this weekend, and I won't be able to record this weekend. There's a pretty good chance I wouldn't. So I wanted to kind of, record now and get everything, get everything that needed to be said, right? So I do apologize for the short episode, but the third episode, I plan on talking about a lot, right? I'm gonna have a lot more time to get new topics and really give you guys a deep dive on certain things. I don't know if I made a disclaimer. I don't know if I did that in the first episode. Disclaimer: the things I may say may be a bit ignorant and biased, but it's my podcast, so I can say what I want. So I am going to say what I want, but I'm going to try my best to be informed. I do research, so I would try my best not to be completely ignorant and all that, right? So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the second episode of the Wheelchair Accessible Podcast. It's been great. I am your host, Kid Wills. You guys stay safe, be blessed, and do not get COVID. And if you do, get better. Okay? Gone.